Okay, so it's been a few days since I've filmed a vlog entry. So here I am. It's Thursday, April 1st, and no, I'm not going to come up with some thing to trick you and tell you I'm doing something and then being like, April Fools. But I am going to talk about this transition that I'm going through. And it's, you know, my life has been a really how do I even put it into words? It's been challenging in ways that I never could have anticipated. It's also been enlightening and beautiful and full of joy and discovery and presence and breath and groundedness and fear and hopelessness and confusion. And, so it's been a really complex little time in my life. And I think what I'm realizing is something I've struggled with for many years is around sort of the multiplicity of being me and how I have these really, really strong passions, like really strong. I'm passionate about music, about being a musician, about singing, about using my body, my skill, my self as an instrument. Really passionate about that. I'm really passionate about teaching other people to use their bodies, their skills, their spirit, their selves as instruments. I'm really passionate about helping people do their best work. So, working with musicians, working with nonprofit organizations, working with whoever I can to help them produce what they want to put out into the world. And I love musical theater. I love dancing. I love acting. And I find myself in crisis a lot around the path, around like, what is the path? And is it possible to have multiple paths and be successful in any of them? And I think the questions I've been asking myself is like, how do I define success? Where does joy come from? Where's the abundance? How is the work that I'm doing day by day leading to a deeper understanding of who I am, more clarity? And it's scary, It's definitely, society would tell me, and marketing people tell me, and a lot of people, a lot of messaging tells me that I need to pick one thing and go with it. And that's the only way I'm going to be successful. But I don't think that's the kind of success that I want. I think the kind of success that I want is the kind that sees me as a whole person, that holds the complexity of who I am, that can allow for the ideas that I have to be felt and seen and heard. And I realize that it may be confusing for people who are drawn to me, like, oh, I'm drawn to this person, but like, what exactly is it that she has to offer? And I don't necessarily know before my offering comes out what it is that I'm offering, but as I'm doing some certain activities, like for instance, my teaching program, as I'm working with different vocalists and moving through doing a year of free live stream warm ups online, developing an online course, really focusing in on why I want to teach people to sing, why I want to pass on my, like, the benefits that I've gained from singing, like, why do I want to do that? Why do I want to help musicians around me succeed in their careers? Why do I continually come back to the fact that I'm an artist and I'm a musician who wants to make art? I want to make music. I feel like there's this show that I want to make that's like an expression of the complexity and depth of being human in my physical form. And I don't think it's right to say, like, I can't do all of it. So I'm trying to do all of it. And some days I get really tired, and some days I feel really overwhelmed. And what I need to do is listen to those feelings and rest and come back to the creative table when I have like gone to the grocery store and have food to cook to put onto my creative table, you know? And for me, the way to get that is through rest and through meditation and through yoga and through going into nature and through allowing myself to dance freely and feel joy and to make music just because I freaking want to make music and not because I want to make something that needs to be packaged and sold. And the more I can have the freedom of creativity, the more I think this creative path will make more and more sense from, I guess, like an economic standpoint or a sort of like stability standpoint. I mean, it's like if I can be stable in my artistry, if I can be stable in myself and my journey and my the waves, if I can feel okay within the waves can take me somewhere, you know? I love that feeling of like the waves, the ups and downs, the the unknown, the roller coaster. It does lead to something. And the feelings and fears and growth along the way are like the fun part. So that's my thoughts for today. I'm going to go do my warm up in just a few minutes. So thanks for listening to me, if you're listening to me. Yeah, you can subscribe, follow along with my journey. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And thanks for showing up.